A young and tech-hungry population is driving the growth of Tanzania's tech hub. Over 60% of the population is under age 25, and a supportive government fosters an environment where tech startups can thrive. Here's VOA's technology correspondent Paul Ndiho.
Thanks, Esther. Tanzania has transformed from an underdog to a region's digital darling. Salaam is buzzing with innovation and startup funding is skyrocketing. Tech analysts argue that internet access is playing a considerable role. To understand more about what's driving this surge, I spoke to Norman Karamaga, the Dar es Salaam-based co-founder of Chaja Africa Limited.
We've been in the tech space in Tanzania for the last 5 years, and we've seen tremendous improvements in the last few years. I'll give you an example just to be brief, is we recently participated in a technology challenge which was hosted by Total. And there were over 140 startups that have participated in this challenge alone. And that should tell you the space that we're in. So technology has not only been something that's providing something innovative into our communities, but it's looking like the only avenue for providing employment for the youth. So personally, also my co-founder, we came back from university, and this is something that we jumped straight into as soon as we graduated, because we knew about the job industry in our communities, in our country. So we straight away started into, it looked like it was like an entrepreneurship journey, but it came out of necessity of what. So not only did we see the gap and the opportunity for deploying the services that we're offering, but we had to do it. There was no other offers or any on the table for us. And that's the case for millions of university students that are graduating in Tanzania and in Africa at large.
If I hear you correctly, you seem to suggest that instead of looking for a job out there trying to line up like what most people do, you didn't want to go through that route. You decided to create your own jobs. How fascinating is that?
It was more of a necessity for both of us, that we saw the opportunity that lies in the community, in the space. However, it was not. There are not a lot of job opportunities to begin with, especially for expats. So, with that being said, it was like it was either for us to start something and give an opportunity for other youth members, just like us, or just keep waiting and hoping that someday that something will arise, and we're not going to go for that route.
When you have talked to some of your colleagues in the tech space, people who are creating employment like yourselves, what are these young people up to? What is it that they are doing that is so different from each other?
When you look into the tech space right now in Tanzania particularly, is you find there's a broad or wide range of industries that these youth are tapping into, not only into the energy field, but also into the fintech space. There are people who are into the mining space, there are people in the agriculture space, there are people in the tourism space. So especially with the economy that we're in and the vast resources that we have, so people tend to tap into those and see how we can improve not only our ways of living, but also the economy at large.
When I've talked to a lot of people, most people don't talk of Tanzania as this burgeoning place for technology. How big is the tech space there?
Well, see, I like that narrative because yes, it's been ongoing for the longest, but then you can see there are a number of startups rising from Tanzania, the likes of Ramani, the likes of Nala, who are, like, for instance, Nala just raised $40 million about a few months ago. So there is that rapid expansion and the rapid growth that's happening. Of course, we're not in the likes in comparison with South Africa, Kenya, or Nigeria, but we're in that space, and especially with the market size that we have. So the opportunity is so great, and a lot of startups are coming to realize that there's plenty a space for them to tap into and to grow. And because of the vast number of opportunities and support that's coming along, so people have the audacity and the courage to actually explore and see what kind of ventures they can jump into.
And how about in the school systems or at universities? Is this something that they are teaching to young people?
Yes, a lot of schools now they're adapting to using or at least teaching the students. And I'm seeing a lot of coding classes and I'm seeing a lot of developing classes in terms of software. So that's progress. That in itself is progress.
Karamaga, co-founder of Chaja Africa Limited, based in Salaam, Tanzania. That's today's report. Back to you, Esther.
Thanks, Paul. Be sure to join Paul Ndiho each Wednesday for another tech segment right here on Africa 54. And that's our show for today. Be sure to watch Africa 54 on our website at voaafrica.com. From all of us here in Washington, thanks for watching.